Hi friends, welcome to Reader's Workshop. All right, here we go. So, last night I was thinking to myself about how amazing you guys are, and I realized that not only have you become stronger and more grown up since the beginning of the year, but also all of your reading powers have. Just think about our superpower chart. So you have turned up the power on picture power, on snap word power, on reread power, and even on sound power. All of this new strength is helping you read so many new books. So here's the important thing for you to know. Since your powers and books keep growing and changing, the way you think and talk about your books also needs to grow and change. You have actually become experts at talking about some parts of your books, like favorite parts or funny parts, and even surprising parts. But now I think you are ready to do even more. Now you are ready to begin bring extra strength to your book talk power. You are ready to graduate to new things and more ways to think and talk about your books. And we've already known this. We talked last time about using character voices to make the books even better with the story Green Eggs and Ham. So today I want to teach you that after you use all your extra strength powers to read your books, you can think and talk even more about them. And when you finish a book, sometimes you and your partner can talk more about the book and the characters. You might even talk about what the characters are doing or how they feel and why they feel that way. So right now I'm going to need your help. I'm going to need all of you to pretend that you are my partner and that we just finished reading this storybook together. So pretend like we're sitting elbow to elbow, knee to knee. I read to you and you read to me. Elbow to elbow, knee to knee. We'll put the book in the middle so we both can see. All right, so let's read through it real quick. Let's remember the story. Wake up, Dad. Kate is up. Nick is up. James is up. Dad is asleep. Kate said, "Wake up, Dad." "I am asleep," said Dad. James said, "Wake up, Dad." "I am asleep," said Dad. Dad, wake up," said Nick. "Wake up, Dad." "Look, Mom, look at Dad." "Wake up," said Kate. "Wake up," said James. "Wake up," said Nick. "Wake up," said Mom. "I am up," said Dad. Well, I liked it. I was happy that at the end that the dad got to get up. Did you like it? Okay, so let's see. Are we ready to read another book now that we just read through it one time? That's good enough, right? No way! We have to talk about it. So we have to use our extra strength powers to talk more about the characters, what they are doing, what they are feeling, and why they feel that way. So let's talk about the ending. So just look at James and Kate and Nick and even Mom. I think that they're really excited and even maybe a little bit surprised that they got Dad out of bed. They tried so hard to wake Dad up. And at the end, they finally got him out of bed. And just look at James. He has a huge grin on his face. And he's pumping his fists in the air like he's cheering, really proud of their accomplishments. Yay! Well, I wonder how Dad feels about getting woken up and pulled out of bed. Think to yourself, how do you think Dad feels about getting woken up and pulled out of bed? Wow, our book talk power is just so strong. Now that it has extra strength, before we read another book, we talked more about the book and the characters. Because all of our powers have extra strength, we knew that we could also talk more about the characters. So maybe you said that Dad felt happy because it looked like he was laughing. Or he felt excited because look at his arm in the air. You could have said any of those things. So what you did was you went back and you looked at the characters. You looked at the pictures and you said, I think that they are feeling this way. You're ready to try this new extra strength power. So go ahead and go start reading. Before you start reading though, you need to take a minute to reread the important parts that you want to talk about. So before you go on to a new book, so you read one book and then you say, oh, well, I'm done with that book. No, wait. You have to go back and tell me how all the characters feel. How do all of them feel? Okay, so you want to ask yourselves, what are they doing? How are they feeling? And why do they feel that way? So 3 questions. What are they doing? How are they feeling? Why do they feel that way? 3 questions. What are they doing? Question number 1, what are they doing? Question number 2, how are they feeling? How are they feeling? 3, how do you know that? Okay, so those are the 3 questions. All right. Today when you are reading, you might decide to reread a book after you finish it, and you can reread to make your reading sound smooth with fluency. You can also reread to mark the places where you want to use extra strength book talk power to talk about your book. Later on, like when you're writing about your story, you might want to mark a page and say, oh, with a little post-it note, you might want to say, oh, this is a page that I really want to tell Miss Morga about in my writing. So I'm going to put a post-it note here so that I can go back and tell her what the characters were doing, how they were feeling, and why they feel that way. If you have a storybook, you can think more about the characters, what they are doing, their feelings, and why they feel that way. Remember that looking at the pictures can help you think and talk more about your books. All right, friends, it is now your turn to read. So make sure you go back and you look and read in your stories what's happening in your stories. All right, friends, off you go.